What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Here's Riley Green.
Riley. Green.
Outside low. And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one off the mark. Ball 3.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
The 3-1 in for a strike. Full count.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And into the pool. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Just missed. Albies starting up the middle at second. 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Inside. Ball 2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Check swing. Called strike.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. So man aboard. Here's the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play we'll check on the right-hander status.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 13.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And the slider just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
On the ground. To second, there's one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Max Muncy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And in at second with an RBI double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Muncy stands at second with 2 gone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Yelich makes the catch, and that is that. here with my pal Singy. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. And that's strike
No
two.
balls. 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double. And now, Nick Gonzalez. And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No ball.
Bryce
1
Terang
strike.
swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him! And that is a big first out. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. In there for strike 1. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Christian Yelich now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Yelich set down on strikes. Here is Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at third. 2 away. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here comes Alec Boehm. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, top of the second. And now here is Adrian Del Castillo. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that's ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one missed. Got him. And quickly one away in the second. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. That's down and in. And now 2-1.
2-1.
This one in the air, right field. Kepler pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 8, Josh Smith.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the count is even. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Green takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Max Kepler at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Stevenson. And
Ball
that's
one.
outside. 1-0.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
That one is upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Garrett Mitchell. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Gausman back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And down on strikes. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Corey Seager goes deep. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Salvador Perez will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one carrying, and it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball evens the count. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. Popped up. Boom. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1. This is Bryce Terang. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
He's out. Brent
Now
Rooker
back.
stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten
No
going,
ball.
and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats
Ball
can stay
one.
hot.
Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one
1-2.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the fourth.
Leading off
Now
for the
here's the
Rangers,
Rangers
the designated
DH,
hitter,
Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Ground ball right side. Torres handles. The throw to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Yelich running hard. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base
The
is
left
empty.
fielder, number 8,
Next up for
Josh
Texas, Josh Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield. Oh, great grab on the dive. Back here in the desert,
Leading up
Yelly
for the
stepping into the
Diamondbacks,
box now.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he
One
was
ball,
really
one
tardy
strike.
on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
To third. And that chance handled. Zips it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And now it's Alec Bohm. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
As a pitcher,
One
you
strike.
know the runner on second is ready to push things.
He's trying for third.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
One
No
ball.
throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Max
Now
Kepler.
batting, the
0 for
right
1
fielder,
so far.
Max Kepler.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third into score. And it's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4. Now the D-backs catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to
No
slug
ball.
regardless
2
of the
strikes.
count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Line drive. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting
The
in that
center
at bat.
fielder,
Nice line
number
drive to the
5,
pull side right
Garrett
there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Mitchell.
You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Garrett Mitchell over to Albies. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
right
Rangers,
fielder,
the
Riley
right fielder,
Green.
Number 31, Riley Green. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, Number 55, Brandon Williamson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one in there across the letters.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A strikeout and a walk. And misses inside. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back and gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. Seager stands in now. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. Seager checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Salvador Perez. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-4. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Max Muncy. Right down to shoot. And that is strike 1. And that skips into dirt.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's hard hit on the line. Mitchell makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez.
Now pitching for
Luke
Texas,
Weaver gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now it's going to be Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Langford moving under it. 2 down. And next is the Dbacks DH, Brent Rooker. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Hard hit to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Williamson back to work. On the ground to third. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Next it'll be the Texas DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Upstairs.
Ball, no.
Falling behind 2-1. Well struck right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So digging in, Jake Berger.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
No, inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Green sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Here comes Gleyber
Now
Torres.
that's second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
There's a swing and a drive. Smith flying after this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Bohm swings through it for strike one. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss as he was late. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Max Kepler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short, Seager. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the seventh, and now it's going to be Josh Smith. First pitch just misses. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and there's one down. So next to hit for Texas, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball one. Ripped on a line. Diving, makes the grab.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
For the Diamondbacks, number 71, Keegan Thompson.
Albies stands in here, takes ball one low. Swung on, popped up left side. Yelich running hard. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that is that. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the seventh. Now the D-backs catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Nick Sandlin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. On
the ground, right side. Albies throws to first.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike. Strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 outs. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Muncy sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
That one fouled off. Thompson throws over Ruiz. Back in on a dive. Ruiz on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Gonzalez jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Max Muncy at the dish.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Number 71.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Joe Adell looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that's in for a strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Center field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2. So 2 down now, and here is Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. Adrian Del Castillo. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one pulled foul. That's inside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep. Ben, I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now here is Jake Berger. Way inside, gets out of the way. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the 1-0. They say you win.
1-1.
Way high with that one. 2-2. Del Castillo on second. Berger on at first with 2 down. Check swing, and that's a ball. Right side. Collected by Torres. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Bryce Terang.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jorge Alcala.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bunting for a hit. Sends it to Perez, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Rocketed out towards right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Berger makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chase Field, and now Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Jarvis back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just
Ball, no.
off the inside edge. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-4. Ozzie Albies stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Ball one.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Esteury Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers.
Ruiz.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Out there to center. Terang on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Now a chance for Salvador Perez.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's
0-1.
0-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Pinch hitter coming on, Jason Dominguez. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 45, Abner Uribe.
Swings through that. Perez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one is inside, ball 1. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The center
First and second, 2 outs.
Langford.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Now move to first. Dominguez dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hit in the air, right field. Kepler makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Ian Hamilton.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
The other way.
Now batting, the first
And at
baseman,
first,
Alec.
and now the first baseman, Alec
Bohm.
Bohm. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And here is Max Kepler. Just missed. Into center. Langford on the move. Got it. Nice grab. 1 away.
So those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
Up
his
next,
highest. Gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stevenson.
Batting with 1 down. Takes a strike.
Next offering upstairs.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
1-2.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runner at second here. 1 gone. And the
Ball
1-2 misses to even the count. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out
Center
remaining.
fielder, number 5.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double.
Number 4, Josh Peterson.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball.
2 outs
1 strike.
and 1 in scoring position. And it's fouled away. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Almost got him. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
9th pitch of the at bat due next. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slugged their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.